friends, it's Lindsay with Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and I'm here today for my wrap-up of 2022. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This is one of my favorite videos to watch on other channels. It's the wrap-up, all the completed canvases that you've finished during the year. So guys, buckle in. Let's go ahead and look. So this year, I did complete 35 diamond paintings. I'll show you why 35 may or may not. We'll just see. We'll look at it. I'm counting these two small paintings as one. So that's my one caveat. So, but I finished 35 paintings this year. And you guys, I have to be completely honest with you. I'm slightly disappointed in my finishes this year. I think what happened was I started off the year and I did get a lot of paintings done that I liked. I had a lot of expectations to get some paintings done at the end of the year, like some ones that I was really excited to do. And I have not been able to diamond paint basically very much at all of these last few months. And so I've been either trying to catch up, finish projects I meant to get done earlier. So I ended up doing a lot of smaller canvases too. Now, I did get a lot of Amazon exclusives done, and they're not my usual style. They're more cartoony. And so I think that might have added to it. Now, it's not like I'm not happy. I did get a lot of diamond painting done in general last year of 2022. I'm hoping that I get more better time to work on larger projects. Now, let's go ahead. How I organize my diamond painting camera show, if you guys can kind of tell, is that I go from smallest to largest. And so that also means that my favorite paintings are going to be at the very end. And then one other thing is I did complete one of the diamond paintings from the advent calendar, and so I'm not necessarily going to show that because for some people the 12 days of Christmas are not over this year. However, I will be sharing that one in my December wrap up, so look forward to that video. I will be having a video come out that will show you kind of a wrap up of what I finished in just December, and I'm gonna actually have some different projects in it other than just diamond painting because me and my kiddos did crafts. Anyway, I've been talking for so long. Let's get into the very first two paintings that I completed are these two paintings from Paint Gem. So we've got a cute little Santa and we've got presents. And these were really cute and fun. I worked on both of these during my Christmas premiere. Now, I think what's fun about these minis is there's actually lots of colors in each one. And so it's not just a really quick finish, but look at the shine on those diamonds. And so yes, I did count this as one diamond painting. It's the smallest. Now, this next one is called Unicorn Rainbow. And this one is a round. It's a 9x9 inch, and this was one of the Amazon exclusives. This is by Pixie Sticks, and this one, if you don't know, Pixie Sticks is actually the head renderer, designer at Diamond Art Club. So neat to see one of her designs coming out. So I actually did this one twice while I was out of town. Well, I did one while I was out of town, and then I came back and did this one. So if you can see the difference here, this is how it is originally charted. And then this is me just finding ABs. And of course I didn't have all the colors that came in the other kit. So I had to make some adjustments. You can tell I went a little bit darker here, then there's lighter here. But anyway, if you would like to see a diamond painting in complete ABs, this is what it looks like. And it was rather fun to do, a 9x9. And yeah, that one is, ooh, it's so shiny. Okay, then also this is one of the Sesame Street portraits, Oscar the Grouch I talked about. I did this one just because my husband thinks Oscar the Grouch is so funny, And I did get this as a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club. I love that they used these gray ABs in there. You can see how that's so shimmery, and I love the ABs in there. I just was so thrilled with this one, and I think they did such a good job with the ABs in the Sesame Street characters. Then I did complete Cookie Monster as well. This was a request from my little one, James. He thought this one was fun and the cookies. So I did complete this one. And again, if you can just see the shine on all of those ABs in the background, I just think it's a brilliant placement of ABs in these because they're small, but the ABs just pack a punch. Okay. Let's move on. This is from Paint Gem. And so this is a smaller one, and it is a square. And I thought this was just a really fun. It's views of London. It's very shiny. It was a very small project, lots of colors, you know, it just fun though. And so, yeah, I thought this was actually a really fun one. And I'm looking forward to maybe seeing if they have some different ones of like different places because I liked this size. Next we have Yorkies and Roses. Look at the shine. It's the Diamond Art Club drills that I love so much. So this is a little tiny one. This is by Marilyn Kazanov and from Diamond Art Club. I have actually cut the border off and put this in my my portfolio, and so that's why I have this little information down here. I just pulled this one out. I did take the black ABs out of the eyes because I don't like black ABs. So yeah, very cute. Loved this one. Now moving on to these are 13 by 13 inches. And these are, well, basically the same size as the Yorkie and Roses. But these haven't been, like I said, trimmed or cut. So this one is another one by Marilyn Kazanov, and it's called Is It Friday Yet? Just very cute, a golden retriever puppy. And this one is square as well. Very fun. This one did have ABs, black ABs in it, and again, I did not use them because I think it was on the Is It Friday Yet? And I can't remember if it was, I think it might have been up in the nose. I took them out. I don't like them. So that's just me. And then this one is another one by Marilyn Kazanov called Kitten and Cookies Purple. This one is a round. This was an Amazon exclusive in this size. And this one had black ABs as well, and I took those out. I think they were maybe right here. I'm trying to remember where they all were, but like I said, I took them out. But that's pretty much, I think, everything that I did. I switched up on it. Now this is another 13 by 13 that was an Amazon exclusive. This is Batman, or the Bat Signal Calls, and this one is square. I did replace the silver in here, and I thought that was really fun. Now this was, again, a fun project, and one of the Amazon exclusives I had a lot of fun with. They did include a lot of ABs, like you can see the Bat Signal is in yellow. There's the white, and yeah, again, this yellow here is an AB as well. So this is another Amazon exclusive. It's called Night Flight, and it's Harry Potter. And I did switch this one up quite a bit. So basically what I did is I made their cloaks black. I added a whole bunch of different things. You can look at my post review if you'd like to see all about it. But if you're wondering why this one looks a little bit different, it's because I did change all of the hair colors and the cloaks and the brooms. And it's funny, I noticed several other people told me that they noticed the egg in the background, which is so funny. I thought that the whole time I was working on it. It's of course the moon, but it does kind of look like a fried egg, don't you think? So that was a 15 by 13. Now this one is a 15 by 13 and possibly, no, without a doubt, this is my favorite Amazon exclusive or small piece that I did. This is called Nap Time and it's by Randall Spangler. Now this one is actually a smaller cut version of the larger Nap Time picture, and I still think it'd be fun to do the larger Nap Time, but this was so fun in a small piece, just, you know, an Amazon exclusive. I definitely hope that they do more things like that where they crop a larger image and you just get a little part of the image to focus on. It was fun to work on a little dragonling, and so this one is round and just fun. I loved it. Okay, now this is an Amazon exclusive as well. Put this down for you. I thought this one was really funny. I don't know, there's something about the Dementors. Chibi Harry Potter, Expecto Patronum. I had a lot of fun with this one. I did add some extra ABs in it, but this overall was a really fun one to do. And this one is a 13 by 17 inch. Try to get all in the frame for you. Now I might readjust because we're getting to bigger canvases. Okay, this next one is a 13 by 18 inch and this is called Paint the Moon, and it's so fun. I think it's gorgeous. The ABs are so perfectly placed in this one, and it's so dreamy and whimsical. I loved it. This was a Diamond Art Club Amazon exclusive, and this was probably my second favorite of those exclusives. Just look at all of those stars in the sky and all of those ABs. I just love it. Okay, now this one is from Crafties, and let's see. I was like, this one isn't on a black paper, but so this one is called Raccoon. And this was the one that I opened up the Festival of Witches with, which is an event that I host every year. It's a Halloween event. And this one was to honor Miss Red Stilettos, a wonderful member of the community that passed away this year due to illness. And so it was, if you guys didn't know, I talked about it a little bit, but this is actually an image by Sybil Art that I really, really loved. And I was so excited that Crafties had got it. I thought it was so cute. Now, it turns out that this picture was actually made for Miss Red Stilettos, as she was a member of Sybil Art's Patreon for a long time. And so this was Sybil Art's image of Miss Red Stilettos. So that's really cool. Now I did make some changes to this one. Namely, I made her hair darker brown, which I thought matched the original image more. I did emphasize the raccoon face a little bit more, added some whiskers in. And the biggest changes that I made was that I did do white borders. This is all ABs. And so it kind of shimmers in there. It's fun. And then I did switch the ribbon and this little decoration the raccoon's holding to orange, which originally the crystals came with red crystals. And so I did make it orange just to match the original image, but that's what it looks like completed. Now, if you can't see any of these very well, I will do a collage at the end of the video and you can see all of them, like a picture directly on them. This one is called Jap Day Pearls. It's by Sybil Art. It's funny, in my video last year I said I hope to do like more Sybil Art, and I actually did do more Sybil Art, and so I'm kind of proud that like I did accomplish that goal. This one is also from Crafties, and this one is really neat because these lines are glow in the dark. And so this one's really fun. If you go watch my post review on this one, you can see I do it in both, like just, you know, I show you guys what it looks like and then with the glow in the dark. This one is beautiful, and I love that Crafties does include crystals and glow in the darks, and as well as ABs. So like up here, that is an AB. So this is a really fun one. Now, moving on, this is Moody Alice from Dreamer Designs. And look at the shininess on this. I had so much fun. This was for Alice in the Winter Wonderland event in January that Life with Lindsay hosts. And I had so much fun with this one. It's from Dreamer Designs, and I just love her, like, she's just moody. I love it. So I did do some additions to this one. I added quite a few ABs in here. The biggest thing that I did was I made all of these background flower skulls in with crystals, if you can see those. And then I did put quad cubes in the eyes. I did use a neon pink for these hearts, which was fun. Now they are actually a little bit smaller than the regular square drill, and so I had to just kind of pack them in there so they're not necessarily lined up, but I thought it looked good anyway. It ended up being really fun. Now also, if you look at the top with her headband, I added some purple quad cubes in there, and yeah, so I just thought this was such a fun one. I love Alice in Wonderland things, and so I was really happy with how this one turned out, and it is very shiny. Okay, now, if we're talking about shine, we cannot pass this one. Can you guys see that impeccable shine? Those black drills. Now, if you guys know anything about me, I love black 310s. I love shiny 310s. Now, these are not Diamond Art Club. This is Dime Moon Shop, but you guys, these are the shiniest black drills. Just gotta be completely honest. They were not the most uniform, or like there was still quite a bit of trash in them, but you guys, it was like kind of worth it to get this shine. Oh, just beautiful. So this one is a square, and it's in the largest size that they offered. This is a Sybil Art, and this one is obviously Princess Leia. See it? I did do a few things. I can try to show you the full image there. I did take out some green and purple that was in her face, and actually I like it a lot better without that. So anyway, that's basically one of the only things that I did in this that I changed up. But this one was really fun. This one did come with an AB. It had this white AB that was in here, so her coat shimmers when you look at it. But honestly, the ABs can't even compare to these black 310s. This one I did for the Star Wars and Space Diamonds event that I hosted with Bella Art Nicole in May, and hopefully I believe we're on for this year as well. So if you have a Star Wars image you'd like to complete, or you're a fan of Star Wars, look forward to that. Okay, now we're moving on to some of the square ones that are a little bit bigger, but this one was another one I did for the Festival of Witches. It's a 16 by 16 inch, and this one is called, I believe it's called Trick or Treat. Let me see, let me look really quick. No, it's Jack-o'-lantern time. I was gonna say Trick or Treat pumpkin, but I think that's like a different thing. So this is Jack-o'-lantern time, and I did do a few things. I actually showed a tutorial on this one. Did I show a tutorial? I don't know. Either way, I did talk about it in a video, how I edited this one. Now, I am not a fan of creepy crawlies and spider webs, and so I did actually edit out a spider web and a spider that was on here, as well as one that was hanging from the hat. Now, I do think I had better success over here than I did over there, but they are, I did change that up. And because this was around, that I had to use like Posca markers that I actually colored in the image and then put glue back over the top of it so that you wouldn't see it so vibrant as you know you do with rounds. But anyway, this was a really fun one, and of course Randall Spingler, Diamond Art Club, always have fun with those. Now, this one is from Mary's Diamonds, and this one was purchased quite a while ago. So this was actually my very first finish of the year. And if you guys go and look at my post review, there's lots of things I changed up. I enhanced the greens, I added ABs, I did take out some colors in the skin area. And it's interesting because several other creators have done this image since, and there's been different versions of it. And so I don't even think that you can get this original version. But I do think this is really fun. You can look at my post review if you'd like to know more information about this one. Now, this one is from Dime Moon Shop, and you guys, I love this one. It is so gorgeous. This is a Cherryuki, and I did add quite a few things. I added some more ABs in her hair. I did add these glow glass for the stars dropping, and I did add the stars in. Now, this did have a special drills package that could come with it, and so I actually got that. And one of the things that was charted as that, you know, you could switch up was making the moon entirely drills, like gold drills or rose gold drills, as well as her crown. And I ended up doing that. I did the antique gold instead of the rose gold. I think that they were out of rose gold at the moment, but I'm actually really happy because I love this antique gold that I used, and I did have some for down here, and I did use it in some of the stars. And so yeah, that was really fun to do, and I think this is just gorgeous. As a normal Cherryuki, you know, from Dime Moon Shop, confetti crazy, but so worth it. Okay, then this one is a 20 by 20 inch, and this is by Puffy Gator from Diamond Art Club. This is called Halloween Cat. I was so excited when they released this one. I've loved this image. I loved the one that Distracted by Diamonds had as well. So it was fun. This one in Distracted by Diamonds is slightly different, but still so cute. I'm glad I got to do one of them. And yeah, so this one was an interesting one for me. It was by far the most staticky. I had to reapply glue to it. It was just one of those kids that, like, you know, every once in a while you stumble upon something. And I've never had any other issues like that. But anyway, this one, like, when I look at it, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this one, I got through it. But I love the finish. Okay, now let's move to these larger. I've got, well, where's the other one? Is there another one? Or is this the only one? Maybe. This is a partial. I'm imagining things. I think there's one that's later on. So anyway. So this one is called Piss Off Kitty. But to be honest, like, that's just a little too crass for me. I'm not one that really likes to use, you know, language like that. And I know you can judge me for that, but still. I thought this was cute to switch it to Hiss Off I'm Cranky instead of Piss Off I'm Cranky. And I thought it was just super cute with a little kitten, and I loved all of the ABs that were charted. I did switch this up to like some hot chocolate. I thought it was just more cute with the kitten that might be like wanting a little bit of chocolate milk. Anyway, if you guys can't tell, I really enjoy Marilyn Kazanov. This is another one of hers from Diamond Art Club, her cute animals. So this was a fun project. And then this one is by Aristocati. This was a sneak peek that was sent to me by Diamond Art Club. And so I did complete this one. I tried to get it finished for the video, but I didn't quite get it finished. I did change up a few things. I did change up her eyes. I added some eyeshadow. I added some jewelry in, and I switched up the ribbon at the top. But I have a full post review on this one if you'd like to go see it. Look at those black 310s. Like I've said, you guys, I love it. I love the black 310s that are so shiny. Now this one did have some printing issues, I believe. Like the background didn't quite match the colors, and I feel like that's why some of the gapping in the squares, like you do need some gapping in squares, and so but usually it's not so bad because the canvas underneath is printed light or printed to match the color. Now this one, it was like darker than the colors, and so I feel like especially in this lighter area, it did show a bit of the gapping. And you know, I could have placed them better, but so that is the one thing with this one. But I did love it. And then this is also by Aristocati. This one is called the Green Eyes. And how fun is this? I loved it. I love the sparkles in her hair up there and her kitty. There's something just so fun about this one. I made absolutely no changes to it. And I think it turned out actually really well. Okay, now we are going to have to adjust the camera again. Okay, this one is called Winged Princess, and it was from the 4th anniversary release. And this one is just stunning. I love how this one is rendered. You look at her face, it's gorgeous. And I did have fun. I did add crystals to this one, and I added some ABs. If you'd like to see what all the different things that I did with it, I do have a post review on it. But I thought this one was just gorgeous and beautiful and so much fun to work on. I was really excited that this one got released. Okay, this one also is another one that is so fun. It's by Ivy Dollamore, and this is called Midnight Laundromat, and I was so excited to work on this one. If you guys know anything about me, I love fantasy series and things like that. She's a cute vampire, you can tell, and just fun. And so I did have a lot of fun with this one. I think I did do a post review on it, and I did change a few things, but for the most part, there is a lot of ABs like in her hair that's just charted. The open 24 hours sign is all ABs. You've got them right here on the laundro mats that she's sitting on. This was just a super fun one that I did, and yeah, I really like how it came out. Okay, this was the other partial that I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking it was right after the cat, because this is actually quite a larger. This is a 20 by 27 inch, but this is a partial, and it's Garfield. I think this one is funny. It's a total mood. At some points I can, but I won't. I did have a little bit of fun with this one, adding some silver in there and some ABs to make it look like there was Coke bubbles or something like that. Yeah, this one was just really fun. Kind of a quick project, but yeah, so a partial, and anyway. A bad influence too, because I feel like for a while when I was working on it, I was being kind of lazy. Just around the house. Anyway, that lasted like a day or two. I was like, I can, but I won't. So this one is called Releasing Fireflies, and this one I did for the JBG Along, which I host with Crafting with Shay. And so this is that was the second year that we did that event. We are planning on doing it this year as well. And so look out for that. We do the event in July. But this one was a Jasmine Becca Griffith that I was looking forward to doing. So excited that Craftably had released it. Now I did a whole ton of enhancements on it. Believe I've talked about it in a video more where I added a bunch of glow glass in here. It does look a little bit more stark when you're seeing it through a camera, but if you see it in person, it actually just really glows and it gives off several different colors. It's so pretty. And so I did that. And then another major thing that I added to her hair was that I made it a lot darker. So originally her hair is black, and you can kind of see grays in it. I think that's really hard to chart in diamond art, and so her hair ended up looking way too blue for me, and so I ended up taking out a lot of the blues and replacing it with just black and still leaving some of the accents that are in blue, but I just gave it a little bit of depth, but it didn't make her hair look like it was blue. And so, yeah, that was a fun one. Giant. I believe it's a 60 by 80 centimeter. Now this one, you guys, I started this one at the Festival of Witches 2021? And I worked on it in Festival of Witches 2022. Still did not finish it. This was one that I finished just last week before the end of the year. I'm so happy. It was a goal of mine to finish. This one is absolutely stunning. It's a Margaret Morales from Dye Moon Shop. It's gorgeous. Now I do have to say this one gave me immense problems. The glue was just not there. I ended up having to completely recover this one in glue, and I'm even still thinking I need to seal it, but I do have some like gold accents in here that I added that I don't want to like seal. I don't know what will happen to them if I do that, so for right now it's not sealed, but this one is just stunning. Now I do think I've completed canvases after this, and I've even completed canvases in the same batch as this one, and for whatever reason it was the glue on just this canvas that was so horrendous. But guys, I think this one is beautiful. I love how Dye Moon Shop can really capture the watercolor of paintings. Okay, we are into my last three, the large ones, and also my favorites. So right here we have got Sakura Festival. This one's by Yume Art. I absolutely adore Yume Art. And you guys, this one is a 37.4 inch by 25.6 inch. I love the pinks. I love her style of artwork. I just can't even say enough. This is just stunning. I do plan on getting this framed. I just, and I absolutely will. This is like actually a priority of mine to get this one framed at this point. So I'm probably going to do that at the beginning of this year. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to wait after my end of year, because it's so much easier to show you guys if it's not in a frame. Because I actually have one that's in a frame that I'll show you guys afterwards, after I show you these three, because that one is really hard to show. But again, yeah, I loved this one. So now, are you able, can we move you up a little bit? We have got the fairy, and so I'm gonna actually pull this one down so you can see it. I had a lot of fun with this one. Look at these wings. I love it. I did them completely in crystals and with Swarovski crystals and diamond dots crystals that they have. And you guys, they're just brilliant. They shine so much. I had so much fun with this one. If you guys know anything about me, I love the princess panels, and I just look forward to completing a few. I think it's been fun. I've completed a few like last year and this year, and so I'm just going to continue. I think it's a fun thing to look forward to doing. So that is Tinkerbell. And unfortunately, these panels are discontinued, and they are not being brought back by Diamond Art Club. You can find them secondhand. You can find them on like destashing, though they do go for a really high price. If you'd like to try and convert them from a cross stitch, Jaded Gem Shop has the patterns and everything. Like, she has a whole package you can purchase to convert these from a cross stitch pattern that is legally licensed. And so that is an option. But this one is called The Lost Princess, and you guys, I love this one. I was searching for her forever. I finally was able to get her in a D-stash from Diamond Paintings by Donnie, a fellow YouTuber. I switched out the drills in this one. So every single drill in this one is one of Diamond Art Club's newer 13 faceted drills, just all 13 facets. And I think that's a big reason for the super shine on it, as I'm just, move it back and forth. I just adore this one. You guys, I've never actually put this one away, and I have it actually hanging in my craft room. I should get it framed, but oh my gosh, I don't even want to know how much it's going to be to get these framed. And of course, I'd want to get museum or art glass on them so that you don't have a shine. Let's go to the one framed one. Okay, so this is my very last one, and I'm sorry there's a light on there. I need to have better glass. There's actually glass that you can purchase. It's called like art glass or museum glass that actually doesn't reflect the lights, and it's so neat. But of course, this is just a frame from Hobby Lobby. But this one is called Evening Stroll by Deborah Malcolm from Diamond Art Club. And I'd actually framed this one to put in my little one's room, and he just didn't want anything to do with the diamond painting or anything on his walls. So I just have it framed and sitting around. I do absolutely adore and love it, and so I keep trying to think of how I can incorporate it somewhere. But you guys, this is my finished diamond paintings, all 35 of them. I have my stats here. So I did 19 rounds and 16 square. So pretty almost even there. I did 1 Mary's Diamonds, 3 DIY Moonshots. This is where I did 25 Diamond Art Clubs. I did 1 Dreamer Design, 1 Paint Gem, 1 Craftably, and 2 Craft Ease. So, my friends, this is my diamond paintings and my stats there. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye!
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated. Sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space. Right into space. I'm not the kind of person who is sentimental, but this thing is making me soft, giving into my damn heart. It feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the old me. When I'm stuck here on planet X, I'll become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space. You send me right out into space. You